currently watching one of Jknet's EAS scenarios. This scenario does contain valid EAS tones. Do not play these on the air as this will cause a real activation of the emergency alert system and fines can reach up to $369,190. I am not responsible for your actions. This video is recommended for the ages of 13. If you're under the age of 13, I advise you to click off this video as it might contain spooky stuff. But you may watch on your own risk. Have some time to make some popcorn and grab snacks. And enjoy the video. Message from Jknet.
Unusual storm patterns with a high risk in northeast Colorado. There may be deadly thunderstorms, flooding, high winds, and tornadoes. Some western states may experience thunderstorms, including tornadoes. A tornado outbreak may be underway for northeast Colorado.
It redensifies thinning skin in a whole new way.
You're going to want to dive right in. Boom. Face first.
Feel it melt in deep to nourish with calcium and 10 precious oils.
You know, I'm more comfortable in my...
National Weather Service in Denver has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Arapahoe County in northeast Colorado, Chatham County in northeast Colorado, Morgan County in northeast Colorado, until 4:52 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, at 3:32 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing baseball-sized hail and destructive winds in excess up to 60 miles per hour. This storm was located 8 miles from Bennett and moving northeast at 15 miles per hour. This is a dangerous storm. If you are in its path, prepare immediately for damaging wind gusts, large hail and frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. Move indoors to a sturdy building and stay away from windows. When it is safe to do so, report severe weather local law enforcement or to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 303-494-4221. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:52 p.m. for the following counties: Arapahoe, Chatham, and Morgan.
For me, I lost 21 pounds.
I never thought losing weight would be this easy. Slimmies works for me, and it will work for you too.
Call now and get your box of 30 Slimmies. You'll also get a 14-day Jumpstart weight loss code. Club. We'll be right back. Friday. Everyone in Bikini Bottom is going head-to-head.
You don't stand a chance, Crab.
Sled to sled.
Good thing I brought out the heavy artillery.
Patrick, those don't move.
In the
The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 596 and in effect until 7:32 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties: Chatham, Morgan, and Arapahoe. Remember, a tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, Americal Radio, and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Cereal, what a yummy part of a good breakfast. It's made with delicious honey.
I'm stealing all the honey.
All the honey, not Cheerios.
Oh no, we gotta get it back. Boss, he won't interrupt my delicious breakfast.
The National Weather Service in Denver has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Arapahoe County in East Colorado, Denver County in East Colorado, Douglas County in East Colorado, until 7:41 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 5:54 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing golf ball-size hail and destructive winds up to 60 miles per hour. This storm was located 3 miles away from Parker and moving east at 32 miles per hour. This is a dangerous storm. If you are in its path, prepare immediately for damaging wind gusts, large hail and frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. Move indoors to a sturdy building, and stay away from windows. When it is safe to do so, report severe weather to local law enforcement or to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 303-494-4221. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:41 p.m. for the following counties: Arapahoe, Denver, and Douglas.
This is a severe thunderstorm warning for Sedgwick County and Logan County, effective until 7:56 p.m.
In a bank levy, Dave struggled with his finances. He thought all was lost. Then he found out about U.S. Tax Shield.
If you have been threatened with a wage garnishment, bank levy, or tax lien, call 1.
A tornado warning has been issued for Adams County, Arapahoe County, and Morgan County, effective until 8:39 p.m.
In Denver has issued a tornado warning for Arapahoe County in northeast Colorado, Adams County in northeast Colorado, Morgan County in northeast Colorado until 8:39 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 7:28 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This storm was located nearly 45 miles away from Fort Morgan, moving north at 23 miles per hour. This storm has a history of producing baseball-sized hail and destructive line winds up to 60 miles per hour. Locations in the warning include, but are not limited to, Point and Wiggins. The safest place to be during a tornado is in a basement. Get under a workbench or other piece of sturdy furniture. If no basement is available, seek shelter on the lowest floor of the building in an interior hallway or room such as a closet. Use blankets or pillows to cover your body, and always stay away from windows. If in mobile homes or vehicles, evacuate them and get inside a substantial shelter. If no shelter is available, lie flat in the nearest ditch or other low spot and cover your head with your hands. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 8:39 p.m. for the following counties: Adams, Arapahoe, and Morgan.
We have a confirmed tornado touchdown just near Leader. We might have a west tornado.
Man, it is flooding down here in Arapahoe.
What's going on down there?
Oh, if you were in Arapahoe, it is pouring down rain here. Probably over 3 inches of water has been reported over here. We might have a flash flood here. I'll be sure to keep you updated while you keep an eye on that tornado.
Alright, be careful down there and don't get yourself killed.
Swisher at 255, and he's been hot lately. There's a strike, and it's nothing.
Service in Denver has issued a flash flood warning for Arapahoe County in northeast Colorado, Douglas County in northeast Colorado until 9:10 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, 8:03 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated flash flooding from thunderstorms that have moved over the warned area and will continue to do so through at least the early morning hours. Locations in the warning include but are not limited to Parker, Bennett, Strasburg, Myers, Peoria, and Deer Trail. Move to higher ground now. Act quickly to protect your life. Please report flash flooding to the National Weather Service by calling toll-free 303-494-4221 when you can do so safely. Move to higher ground now. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 9:10 p.m. for the following counties: Arapahoe and Douglas.
County 911, what's your emergency?
This is Storm Chaser Joseph for the National Weather Service. We are tracking a large and potentially deadly tornado that is approximately 2 miles wide. You need everyone within the path of this tornado to take shelter immediately.
A 2-mile wide tornado? Where is the location of the tornado?
It is heading northeast towards Fort Morgan. You need everyone to seek an underground shelter immediately.
Understood. We'll contact the National Weather Service office, and also we will activate our tornado sirens. Thank you.
Fort Morgan. A tornado warning remains in effect until 9:32 p.m. for the following counties: Arapahoe, Adams, and Morgan. At 8:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, National Weather Service meteorologists and storm spotters were tracking a large and extremely dangerous tornado 7 miles northeast from Fort Morgan and moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Fort Morgan. In addition to the tornado, large hail and destructive line winds have been reported in this storm. Locations impacted include Fort Morgan and Lock Lane Village. This is extremely dangerous tornado with complete devastation likely. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Do not delay. Seek shelter now. If no underground shelter is available, seek shelter in an interior room of the lowest level of a structure, or if time allows, consider moving to an underground shelter elsewhere. Mobile homes and deck buildings will offer no shelter from this tornado. Take cover now. The National Weather Service in Denver has issued a tornado warning for Weld County in northeast Colorado until 9:59 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 9:04 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This storm was located near Raymer, or 24 miles away from Wildona, and moving southwest at 36 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Raymer. The safest place to be during a tornado is in a basement. Get under a workbench or other piece of sturdy furniture. If no basement is available, seek shelter on the lowest floor of the building in an interior hallway or room such as a closet. Use blankets or pillows to cover your body, and always stay away from windows. If in mobile homes or vehicles, evacuate them and get inside a substantial shelter. If no shelter is available, lie flat in the nearest ditch or other low spot and cover your head with your hands. A tornado warning remains in effect until 9:32 p.m. for the following counties: Arapahoe, Adams, and Morgan. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 9:59 p.m. for the following counties: Weld,
Not sure how much longer I can carry your sister.
I've been walking this entire time.
Then who the hell is...
National Weather Service in Denver has issued a flash flood emergency for Arapahoe County in northeast Colorado, Douglas County in northeast Colorado, until 11:21 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 9:12 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, local law enforcement officials in Arapahoe and Douglas counties reported significant flash flooding, with numerous high water rescues ongoing, particularly in the Waldorf and Brandywine areas. This is a very dangerous situation. Some locations that will continue to be affected by the heavy rain include Deer Trail, Strasburg, Byers, Peoria, Bennett, Watkins, Parker, Sonegate, Windy Hills, Edna Estates, and Elizabeth. Radar estimates and surface observations indicate 14 to 18 inches of rain has fallen in the last 3 hours on already saturated ground. Be especially cautious at night, when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. If flash flooding is observed, act quickly. Move up to higher ground to escape flood waters. Do not stay in areas subject to flooding when water begins rising. Most flood deaths occur in automobiles. Stay off the roads, unless it is an emergency. Never drive your vehicle into areas where the water covers the roadway. Flood waters are usually deeper than they appear. Just 1 foot of flowing water is powerful enough to sweep vehicles off the road. When encountering flooded roads, make the smart choice. Turn around, don't drown.
And call your doctor right away. If your breathing suddenly worsens, your throat or tongue swells, you get high.
meteorologists and storm spotters, we're tracking a large and extremely dangerous tornado 9 miles south from Kingsburg and moving southwest at 42 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Kingsburg. In addition to the tornado, multi-vortex along with large hail and destructive land winds have been reported with this storm. Locations impacted include Kingsburg. This is an extremely dangerous tornado with complete devastation likely. You could be killed, if not underground, or in a tornado shelter. Do not delay. Seek shelter now. If no underground shelter is available, seek shelter in an interior room at the lowest level of a structure. Or if time allows, consider moving to an underground shelter elsewhere. Mobile homes and duct buildings will offer no shelter from this tornado. Take cover now.
A tornado warning has been issued for your area. A tornado warning has been issued for your area.
tornado warning remains in effect until 12:49 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for Adams and Denver counties. At 11:56 p.m., National Weather Service meteorologists, storm spotters, and emergency management officials have been tracking a very deadly tornado 14 miles away from Aurora and moving southwest at 45 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Aurora and surrounding areas. In addition, multi-vortex, large hail, and destructive line winds at over 80 miles per hour has been reported with this storm. Locations under the tornado's path include Aurora. To repeat, this is a large and deadly tornado on the ground. Above ground survival will be impossible as buildings can be ripped off from their foundation levels. Tornado shelters, secure bunkers, and underground areas are your best chance of surviving this tornado. If no underground shelter is available, law enforcement will lead you to one. Bring all necessary supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio to your underground shelter. Areas that are not in the tornado's path will experience large power outages and phone lines will be cut off until the situation ends. An all-clear message will play after the situation ends. Take immediate shelter immediately.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Colorado Emergency Management and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is an all-clear message regarding the tornado and flash flooding in Arapahoe and Douglas counties. Emergency management officials have confirmed massive damage in Aurora, and rescuing is ongoing. Water rescue is ongoing in the Arapahoe and Douglas areas. Major power outages have also been reported in the Denver metropolitan area. Residents that are affected by the tornado or flash flooding must wait for assistance by emergency management officials. We will continue to provide updates as the situation develops.
Good afternoon, everyone. Over the last few days, we have experienced a major power outage in Denver metropolitan area due to a large tornado and flash flooding a couple nights ago that have taken lives of 131 people. People over to Colorado are completely devastated from this tornado, including people in Fort Morgan, Kennisburg, and Aurora. I have given all my heart to those people affected by tornado and flash flooding. Rescuing is currently in progress as it's soon going to end. And earlier today, the mayor of Fort Morgan has addressed the people that were in Fort Morgan, including Kennisburg and Aurora, during the night of July 18th. Let's take a listen.
Everyone, can I get your attention, please? Thank you. Now, please welcome the mayor of Fort Morgan.
Good morning, everyone. It has come to my attention that our historical town has been struck by a deadly tornado that has taken 10 lives in the town. In Kingsburg, 8. And finally in Aurora, with 96 fatalities. This is one of Colorado's deadliest tornadoes and the worst one to this very day. Families have lost loved ones, friends, even their neighbors that were killed in this tragic event. But during our dark hours, we must rise for our state. We will rebuild our state from this tragic event. Even though it will not look as we used to remember, we will have to push on through these dark times. And to the families, friends, and even the people that weren't in the county of Morgan, I am very sorry. Very, very sorry. Thank you.
And that was the mayor's address to everyone that was under the tornado's path or in the Arapahoe during the flash flooding. And also, President Barack Obama will be visiting the town that were under this tragic event on July 30th. And that is what's happening right now. And once again, I give all my heart to those people who were affected by the tragic night. In other news, Scotland is facing a flooding crisis with the local Jknet region. Officials are stating that this was caused by the infamous luscious mist